Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Bug Man. I heard you was on probation, so I figured I might do something. Come on in. Here, let me put this link in here. There's a link if you want to come up here, Bug Man. Because, hell, that's the only reason I'm in here because you on probation. I heard about it. I know your crew. I know you got a following in the mornings. So come on up here and take over. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah,
Morning.
that's the only reason I did that is because I knew you was in hot water. Wow, Bill. Hey, Bill. Is that
Hey,
Bill
Steve.
right?
How you doing, brother?
Well, I'm still here, man.
Well, I've been keeping up with you on your son's Facebook page, and the whole time you were in the hospital, praying for you and everything, brother.
I knew you were.
So, are you able to get around okay and that kind of stuff?
Well, I was able. I'm live. Look at here.
Well, you would look good. You really do.
I got a little droop on the left side, but otherwise, I'm in pretty good shape.
That's great. That's great. How long you been home?
Now that part I can't keep up with. I know, all I know is in October is when I had the operation.
What happened? Did you just get sick, or you pass out, or something? What made you go to the hospital?
I was watching the Ole Miss LSU football game, and all of a sudden I got an attack of nystagmus. You ever heard of that?
I have not.
It's nystagmus. We've all had it, but most time it's alcohol induced.
Okay.
It's uncontrollable eye movement is what it is. Your eyes just do this,
Yeah.
and mine was doing them up to the left, which is what it's supposed to be doing. And anyhow, I was already going to rehabilitation for my shoulders and my hips and stuff.
Right.
And do you know Lisa Weathers?
I know the name. I can't place the face.
You remember Chip Weathers
Okay.
and Beatty Weathers,
Yeah. Yeah. I remember Beatty. Yeah.
Beatty's daughter.
Okay. Okay.
She works up there at the River City Rehabilitation. Anyway, she saw my eyes flutter. Just I didn't even feel it. I was looking across the room up there at rehab, and she was watching me. And my eyes fluttered just a little bit, and she come over and whispered in my ear, said, "You better get your butt up there to the doctor now." So I went right on up there, and they did a CT scan at Greenwood Clinic. That was Monday afternoon. That was Monday morning early. Tuesday afternoon, they did a contrast MRI on me, and 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 that thing was the size of a grape.
My goodness.
Yeah, but when we asked the doctor down at Jackson how big it was, he just held up his fist.
Good
It,
gracious.
it's one of them that doubles in size every couple of days.
Yeah,
And if she hadn't caught it, it would have killed me.
well, shoot, October last year, it was on a Saturday morning. I told Debbie, I said, I'm not feeling right. She said, what do you mean? I said, I don't know. It's something wrong with my right arm. I don't know what it is. About dinner time, I guess. I said, I'm going to go lay down a few minutes. She said, okay. So I laid down maybe 30 minutes. When I went to get up, I couldn't move my right arm. I couldn't. It was like it wasn't there. It was.
Brain, brain disconnect.
Exactly. So she said, well, let's go to the hospital. I said, I may have just slept on it, honey. I said, let's give it a few minutes. So I sit there and I never could move it. And I said, well, we need to sit down right here. I said, we're going to pray about this before we make any decisions. So I said, at least let me go take a shower, because I had been doing some stuff out in the yard. So I got in there, and I didn't know she had followed me into the bathroom. I couldn't use my right hand, and I can't shave with my left hand. So I put the razor in my right hand, holding it with my left hand, trying to shave.
Right.
And she come in there and she said, we're going to the emergency room. So we went to Fayetteville emergency room. Place was packed. I walked in and my wife said, I think my husband's had a stroke. And immediately I was on IVs and MRIs, and I had a stroke in the left side of my brain, and the blood vessels that had ruptured were about the size of a quarter.
Yeah.
And they kept me in the hospital, but I've got movement back in my right arm. I just don't have any strength. And if I do anything, any work or anything, it shakes. My hand shakes. But so, yeah.
Uncontrollable shaking.
Yeah. Well, getting old ain't easy, is it?
You got to be tough, man.
I'm telling you. I'll tell you what.
Well, you know a little bit about what I'm going through with my left hand, because my stuff was on my right side, see?
Right.
Your right side controls your left side, and your left side controls your right side.
How long were you in the hospital, Steve?
Bill, again, I
don't remember.
I don't think I was down there over a week or so.
Well, can you remember everyday things?
I can remember. It's like some of my buddies from Shelby from home came to see me, 5 of them.
Right.
And one of them told my wife, said, Steve's a walking encyclopedia. They call me Stevie. Said Stevie is a walking encyclopedia. I can remember stuff from 40 years ago that don't know them, because I never did do the dope stuff back in them days, you know.
Right.
They can't remember nothing.
That's good. You know, Alan died. And
I didn't know that.
Alan Ward died. Yeah, he that's the most hard-headed human being on the planet. He got a spot on his leg, and it infected, and it was about the size, I guess, my goodness, it's about the size of an orange, and it was messed up and infected, and he kept going to the doctor, and they kept trying to work on it, and never could get it fixed. So I got a friend of mine, Wendell Weed. He's a skin doctor and has been for years and years and years. And I was telling him about it, and he said, look, he said, I would imagine what's wrong with that man. He had done something, touched the leg, hurt the leg, and said, now blood vessels can't go through that spot, and it's pooling up. He needs to go see a doctor. And he said, do y'all have a, what do you call a doctor, skin doctor? What do you call him? I can't remember the name. He's a dermatologist. He said, you need to go see a dermatologist. He said, do they have one in Greenville? I said, yeah. I said, I'll tell him. So I guess Teresina is a dermatologist there.
Right.
So he carried him up there, and he walked in the room and looked at him and said, I can't do nothing for you, and turned around and walked out.
Yeah, there you go. That's bad.
Yeah, they kept getting infected and kept getting infected. And he's calling me, and I said, Alan, you need to go to another doctor. Get out of Greenville. Just go see somebody. He wouldn't do it. And he died. I mean,
What what was it? Blood? What was it?
yeah, he died from uh, well, a sepsis because of that, and then sick, and then it affected his organs and his body. He couldn't use the bathroom, and he wouldn't go see the doctor about it, so he died of sepsis. And
Yeah,
his daughter found him.
I still didn't know it.
Yeah, this has been about a year ago, I guess, something like that. I try to talk to the crazy man every day. You know how he was. But Jamie, he's still around. I talk to him every once in a while. He'll call.
I don't see any of them, but I'm up there at the radiologist every day. And Mike Crow's brother-in-law's up there, Ron Lee.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've talked to Mike on the telephone a couple of times. Him and Joy just moved down to Jackson.
He must have retired from the city.
From the school.
Yeah, from the schools. What made him move to Jackson?
I ain't figured that out yet. I ain't talked to him about that. I think he may have had a brain tumor too.
Really?
Yeah, to move to Jackson. Yeah, you got to have something wrong with you.
If you think about it, you got my number in your phone. Send me Mike's number. I'd like to call and talk to him when you think about it.
I think that girl put his number in my telephone.
What are you doing? You normally don't get up early. You normally stay up till midnight.
Well, I was up to midnight last night, but with this medicine, I don't sleep but an hour and 10 minutes at a time. I'm taking so much medicine, man, that I'm dopey as a goose has been eating sour corn.
How long you got to take that stuff for the rest of your life?
I don't know.
I know they put me on that blood pressure thinner and all that. I went from taking one little medicine. No diabetes problem, no high blood pressure, no nothing. And I had that stroke. Now I'm on 6. I'm on statins and blood thinners and everything you can think of.
Me too.
I hate taking that stuff. I get a headache every day from the stroke. She said it could last 1 year, 2 years. Do you get a headache?
I ain't had only sign I've had of my problem was that nystagmus attack.
Yeah.
I ain't had a headache or nothing.
Wow. That's fantastic. They knows what caused that? Your hemorrhage?
Tumor?
Yeah, the tumor.
No, there ain't nobody told me nothing. This one, brain tumors, I read up on as much as I could.
Right.
But this one originated in my brain. Most of the time, other cancer travels to your brain.
I got you.
But this one originated in the front right lobe. And it's the baddest one you can have.
Boy, you blessed to be sitting there talking to me.
Yeah, that Lisa Weathers saved my life. Ain't no doubt about that. Because if I'd have gone another day, that thing was that size. It would have been that size in 2 or 3 days, and that would have killed me.
I bet. My goodness.
I went back up there crying when I found out about it and found her,
Yeah.
and hugged her neck. I told her, whispered in her ear that, what was going on. And I said, I was blessed to know you.
Yes, you were. I guarantee you were.
Well, let me say hello to some of these people in the chat room.
All right. I enjoyed it, brother. Steve, I'm glad you're doing better. Nice to talk to you, man.
Good luck to you too, Bill.
We'll see you, brother.
All right, buddy.
Bye.
Bye. That's an old friend of mine that we came up coaching Little League Baseball together. I seated Graywood, I believe it was Graywood. Let me see if I can get here and maneuver this chat room where I can see. I don't reckon Bugman's gonna make it back. Yeah. I saw where somebody's wife had 5 strokes. Boy, that's got to be rough. I can't imagine. Well, I'll tell you this. Good morning, 205. Yeah, Graywood said his wife has had 5 strokes in her life. She's just 50 years old. Graywood, come back in the chat down here and is she going to rehabilitation? Bound to be. And Small Pepper said he played a sports team on a team in Jackson. So, what kind of team was that, Small Pepper? Baseball, football? Bugs in the basement. I don't see him. There he is.
Hello, hello, hello.
Did you come up? Are you here?
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, but I'm trying to get you in here.
You have me. If you click on the thing above us, there's 2 squares. Click on the 2 squares. But your internet's going in and out, I think. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I hear you,
That's all that matters, and we're good.
but I can't get you up here.
Well, if you look, you see where the 2 squares got my square that has me and it has you. Well, above them there should be a line, and it's got different squares that shows different things you can put in. There should be one with 2 squares beside each other. If you click on that, it'll do it.
I've clicked on it. It ain't doing it.
Huh. That's weird. No, it don't matter. I can still. I'm good like this, Coach. I can read chat for you too. Yeah. John Small Pepper said, "Soccer coach. We live 4 to 5 hours north."
You lived in Mississippi, Small Pepper? If you lived 4 or 5 hours north of Jackson, you had to be in Mississippi. Tennessee, okay.
Yeah, I showed Gabe my rifle the other day, and evidently you're not allowed to do that on YouTube, I guess.
I knew you was in hot water.
Yeah, well, I sent him an appeal thing, and I said, I'm okay with the taking the video down. There's no problem. I didn't know, I said, but I kind of thought 2 weeks was excessive, considering I've been on YouTube since 2008 and have almost 500 videos and never had a ding one. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I didn't hear back from him. So, oh well, it'd be 2 weeks. I'm all right. I might get more stuff done. You never know.
Well, that's kind of the reason I came up, so you could get up here and talk to your folks.
I seen that and I sure appreciate it. I was wondering if anybody was going to go live today. I've been up since 5, just kind of goofing around. The Uncle, morning, buddy. I shared it out, so most people who follow me should get a notice. But I sure appreciate it. Like I said, it's not a big deal. Actually, there's one guy I follow. He does like a talk show and stuff. Well, he takes every August. He takes a vacation, puts his phone and everything in a safe and locks it, and goes away without his phone or anything to connect to the internet with for a month.
There you go.
And he said you'd be amazed what it does to your brain and how the changes you go through, just your daily routines and stuff like that, which that makes perfect sense. Because we sure, I was thinking about that the other day, thinking about, I need to be reading my Bible more. And I thought, man, dude, you get up every morning, and I usually turn the news on first and watch it on my computer. And if I got a live, I'm doing a live, then I get everything ready for that or whatever. And I'm like, man, you got plenty of time. You could spend 30 minutes every morning reading your Bible. Every day you could. You're just too lazy to do it. And that's a fact. But that's all right. Life's short, man. We'll do the best we can.
Yeah, that's all you can do is the best you can do.
Yep, I agree. I used to remember I told my son that when he was in school, and then when he became an adult, I said, you know what, man? I said, it don't matter what you're doing. Try to be the best at whatever it is you're doing. I told him, I said, if you're a garbage man, be the best darn garbage man that ever lived. That's just how I am. And, if you're a janitor, be the best janitor there was. If you're a quarterback, be the best quarterback there ever was. But just try to do your best.
My stepdad used to tell me about the same thing. He said, look, son, I don't know what you're going to do for a living, but if it's digging a ditch, at least dig a square-sided ditch.
Yep, exactly. I always used to live by the premise, if I get up in the morning and look at myself in the mirror and I still like the guy I see, then I'm probably doing all right. That's pretty cool.
I don't know why this thing won't do that.
I don't either. Kind of weird. Maybe I could go out and come back in and see what happens.
Try that and let me see if I can add you right.
There we go.
All right, come on back. Good morning, Otis. Uncle Lou. Okay, here it comes. There it is. I'm a little bit slow, but I'm getting it done slowly but surely. It's in there, Bug Man.
There it went.
It worked that time.
Yep, something must have happened. Uh-oh. Now I went, okay, that's what it was. I had my cam off. Look, I turned the cam off. It makes you whole. Okay, I learned something today. I appreciate you, Coach.
What you got on your muscle shirt there, man?
What's that?
You got your muscle shirt on this morning?
Yeah, that's my fat man mowing shirt, man. Shirts that were larges that I need extra larges now. I just cut the sleeves and the neck out and I use them working. College football games on tonight, I think.
Yeah, Ole Miss plays today.
Yep. first playoff game, isn't it, tonight?
Yeah.
Let me run my volume down there. I got to scroll around on the TV guide thing here and see what time there's, because I think Eric said something about a college game day being on. The college game day will be on today sometime. Go down here and see if I can find it in college football. There, that'll show me where it's at. That's not it. Upcoming college football. See, Oklahoma and Alabama play at 8 p.m. It says.
Quite naturally, they're gonna get to prime time.
Yep. So you got Alabama and Oklahoma. Then there's something this afternoon.
What time does Ole Miss Tulane play?
Ole Miss and Tulane is at 3:30 p.m. Let me see what channel it's on. Oh, come on now. Where is it at? It doesn't even show me what channel it's on. You kidding me? Oh, wait. No, see, it just says airs and it doesn't say what channel. It may be on like an SEC channel or something.
Might be. I don't know.
Yeah, because it doesn't show a channel that it's on, but none of these show a channel besides the earlier ones. See, there's NC State and somebody played NC State and Memphis. Is that already happening? It's a replay, or is that actual game just going to happen?
I don't know.
I don't either. They got a Western Michigan and Kennesaw State. Wow, Kennesaw Mountain. They Western Michigan. I think that's a MAC team, isn't it?
Hey, fat boy, Eric.
Eric, where you at? Oh, I see you. It's on True TV. Okay, cool. I got that. So then let's see.
True TV. Hell, I never heard of True TV.
It's on your cable package more than likely at 3:30 p.m. Let me look here on live TV. I'll go to 3:30 and then I'll scoot down to True TV. See what we got. More.
If we got it, I've never seen it on there.
There we go. 2:30 something. Yeah, it's usually down there. It's one place like true crime shows and stuff like that.
Maybe we got it now that it's never seen because I don't watch much TV really.
Yeah, me neither, except for when stuff like this happens. So I'm at 3 o'clock or 3:30. There we go. Yep, let's see. Now it don't show it on True TV here. No, it shows Impractical Jokers on True TV here. Let me scroll up and see if it's on something else. See, we got the ACC, Miami, and Pittsburgh. There's some Big Ten football channels. Let's see. Come on now. Somebody got to have some college football on. Memphis and NC State's on ESPN.
Good morning, Jeff Bill.
Let's see. Memphis and NC State's on ESPN. If we can catch any up here on the network channel, see if we got anything on football wise. Nope, I don't see nothing. What you doing, little man? You got to go out again. You done been out enough today. I'm sorry. We got Memphis and NC State from looks like what 2 o'clock or 2:30 to 6. And college game day comes on at 6 till 8, and then it leads right into Alabama, Oklahoma. And the best I can tell, that's the only one I see right now. And let me scroll up here at the top and see on the other channels. Nope. None of them.
I read that Michigan was looking at Kevin DeBoer or whatever, the Alabama coach.
Oh, yeah?
he better take that job because Alabama gonna fire his butt
Yeah,
here in about a week anyway.
yeah, he probably ought to jump on that, huh?
He better go somewhere where he might have a chance to win because
Do I owe you a treat? Hold on.
he ain't doing so good at Alabama.
And they don't play there neither.
Not a bit.
Come on, buddy. Yeah, they're not one of them that give you 4 years to build a team.
Not at all.
Where actually with the transfer thing now you don't even need that. All you need is the money.
Well, they pour the money, and them rednecks over in Alabama pour the money into the school.
Yeah, they do.
About the same way with Ole.
Suspended, are they?
It's about the same way with Ole Miss, except Ole Miss is probably the smallest school in the SEC.
Yep. And that makes it, with this new transfer, that makes it hard for them because they ain't going to be able to have the money to come up with, to match Alabama and big schools like that.
Well, hell, all the graduates are doctors and lawyers, so.
Oh, yeah.
They got plenty of money. They ain't got Texas. They ain't got Texas money, but they got enough money to stay in the portal. That's how Kiffin built all these teams.
I'm surprised Alabama ain't courting Indiana's coach. You know what I mean?
Alabama's waiting on Lane Kiffin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a pretty cool. Guy took an old one of them pull behind campers. I don't know. It might be 10 feet long or so.
One of them teardrops.
No, it's an old one from back in probably looks like about the 60s maybe.
Yeah.
And he cut the front out of it and mounted it on a pontoon.
Oh, yeah.
Made him a little houseboat.
Right.
Looks like the water line on the tunes. It don't look like it draws too much water. There it is going across the water. Yeah, I don't. You need a bigger pontoon, buddy. That's the problem with that right there. Ooh,
Hello,
there's an old Willie's Jeep. Military Jeep. It looks, no, it ain't a real one. No, that's some kind of fake four-wheel. This is a one-of-a-one custom built mini Willie's Jeep. Yeah. I had a Jeep in the Army the first year I was in. We had a Jeep. Then we switched to a brand new diesel pickup truck with our camper shell thing on the back of it that had our equipment in it.
Yeah.
And them Jeeps, they weren't go fast, but they sure were fun.
There's the link again for Eric and Curtis. They need to come up.
Okay. You don't come up, Curtis, Eric. There's a link. I suppose I can catch it on my phone and save it, and then I can text it to them. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, come on. Maybe not on my phone.
Hey, retired Rick. There's the link, Rick. If you need to come up.
What you barking at, little man? It ain't daylight enough to see nothing out there. You just think you see something. No. I can't hear you. No.
Barely. Just barely retired, Rick. But I am awake.
Let's see here. I might be able to get it this way. There it is. Let's see if it lets me copy it. Nope, that ain't it. Open link in a new tab. There we go. We'll do that and then we'll copy it. Come on now. Come on now. There it is. I got the link. I can send it out to them now. Copy that. I think that'll work. And then I go over to my Facebook thing. I'm learning this Facebook stuff. go to my message people like this. There it is, and find out where they're at. I can send them a message. Here's Eric, I'm going to send you a Facebook message, Eric, with the link in it. I can't. This week went fast. This month went kind of fast, didn't it?
Yep.
Hell, the year did for that matter. I guess I don't know. The older I get, the faster they seem to go. You probably lost a little bit of time, didn't you?
I'll be glad when 2025 is gone, man. I'm sick of it.
Yeah, you lost a little time, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean by that?
Yeah, I lost quite a bit of time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Probably did.
They just don't. It's just like it never happened, you know.
Yep. I had a couple concussions. In the first one, it was like that. I woke up, I don't know, a week later and still thought I was getting ready to go to races. Where's my friend Curtis at? Curtis, where you at? I don't see you on here nowhere. I'm really getting sad. Curtis, send me the message on what you call it, Facebook. Man, that dude got a bad boat. I'm gonna get me some kind of fishing boat. I don't know how else to find anyone that way. Let me see. Is it this way, maybe? Yes, there we go.
Hello, Bell.
Hold on, little guy. You want to go out? You see something out there? Come on. You want to go out? Is that what you're telling me? Wait. Oh, boy. He went back. Cheater. Cheater. Listen, they got you something to eat. And outside, and then went and got back. Now, go on. Dust and the snow on the ground there this morning.
Keep it.
Just a little bit of snow, not much. I'm
You
trying.
can have all that. You can have all that you want, man.
Yeah, I'm done. We've already had winter. I'm over it. Yeah, I'm done with winter time already. I don't know how to use Facebook very well, man. I'm sorry. I don't know how to use it. Huh. Oh, well. Eric comes up. We'll send it to Curtis somehow. Hey, Tinkerbell Blog. Good morning. How are you today? It was warm yesterday. And then I got some more. I mean, it was like it warm. It smelled all the snow warm, but I tell you, that wind was blowing 1,000 mile an hour yesterday.
Yeah, wind was bad down
I went
here.
out. Yeah, man, I just rolled my trash cans over and everything. That sure didn't last long. I didn't think it would, though. There. Good boy. Well, I was in the house most of the day yesterday, and then when I went to go to the store, I went out and I was like, oh, crap. I could see it blowing through the windows, but I didn't think much of it till I got out there, and I was like, oh, shoot. This is not good. Where you at, little guy? Come here. You want one of these peanut M&Ms? Curtis ain't never going to eat them. Give my dog your M&Ms, Curtis, since you won't come up here. Where you at, buddy? Oh, there you are. I see you. All right, go on. You're the luckiest dog on this planet. That's all I got to say. Fishing for Whiskers, good morning. Tinkerbell Blog, good morning. Okay, Coach?
Yeah, I gotta go close the door.
Okay, I just making sure. Hey, John, morning, buddy. Coach hooked me up today and went live so I could sit up and talk to people, he said. I thought that was awful nice of him. considering I was sitting here twiddling my thumbs, probably getting ready to buy something at Temu I didn't need, so he saved me some money. Where are we at here? Okay, right there. There we go. But yeah, that wind, it don't. Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, the trees are moving out there. It's still blowing a little bit today. I suppose I need to watch the weather, man. I'll turn that on without any volume just so I can see what the forecast is going to be. Another day in my paradise.
Southwest Florida.
Yeah, man. Tomorrow will be 1 year my pop passed away. It's going to be a tough Christmas for Mom. She's already been kind of rough this month. Thanksgiving was hard on her. She said, you know, this is the first Thanksgiving in 63 years that I haven't been with your dad. And I was like, wow, it's a long time now to think about it. 63 years, that's longer than I've been alive. Here we go. Weather lady, what we got happening here, weather lady? It's Saturday at Cambridge Fieldhouse. Okay. It's going to be 46 or 7 degrees Saturday. At 4 p.m., it's going to be 47 degrees, it says.
Hey, Florida, is your mother sick or what? What are you talking about? I've been out of the loop, I reckon.
Yeah, she has dementia, and what happened to her? She fell, and did she fall? Wasn't it? She fell, John, and broke her hip or something. I forget, but she got dementia real bad. I mean, the point where she doesn't really know you.
Yeah.
And they were trying. She went to the rehab place, and they were trying to get her in the a nursing home or whatever. And he ran into what I ran in with Dad. A bunch of it's so hard and so much bullshit to try and get in there. And if you make X amount of money, you don't get no help. You either pay for it yourself or you just take care of them yourself. That's what we ran into. And then I got lucky and I got a real nice lady that told me, you know, you can apply for a broke her hip. Yeah, I said you can apply for a Medicaid waiver, which took me another month and a half to do. And the Medicaid waiver was, and after that got done, I remember I was trying to apply for to get paid to care for your parents thing. That's what it was, because I got him in the nursing home then, and I think they okayed that, but they didn't okay the small water charters.
Yeah, I remember him now.
Yeah. Well, after Dad died, and this I can't make this stuff up. I'm walking up the steps to the funeral home to make arrangements and stuff, and the phone rings, and it's the people from getting paid to care for them. They put you on a waiting list.
Yeah.
And they called to let me know that I was next on the list.
Oh yeah.
I said, "Man, that'd been real helpful about 2 months ago, but I'm walking up the steps to the nursing home right now. You let your bosses and them know they're about 2 months behind."
Yeah, it didn't help much, did it?
No, I went to do it for Mom, and they're like, "Well, you make too much money," and I'm just, you know what? So what you're telling me is, if I never worked for a living, you'd send me money for free right now, wouldn't you? Oh, I get so mad at him, man. That's why Mom said, "Well, you need to apply for the Medicaid waiver." And I said, "Mom, you know what I need to do right now is wait about a month because I'm so mad at him. If I go in there, I'm going to end up going to jail or something. So we'll just let me calm down for a little bit." What's the matter, Till, honey? I hear you. What do you want? But yeah, the system is not any fun to work with then.
No.
Yeah. That's what happened with Dad. About the last year of his life, he was starting to go pretty hard. And then when he went to nursing home, he was pretty much gone by then.
Hey, Ernie Brown.
Hey, Ernie. Morning, buddy. Why? Are you mad because little guy got a bone and you didn't? Well, he went outside and you didn't go outside. Hold on. Killing me, Smalls. Just because I don't want to hear you whine today.
Yeah, Ernie. The older you get, it don't change. You go see a doctor about something every other day.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of weird how that works, doesn't it? You just go in for one thing, the next thing you know, stuff starts happening one after another. So the longer you can stay away from the doctor's first visit, the better off you are.
I think you're right.
Where are you going? Where's Journey going? Let's see, where's Ernie?
Sorry to hear that,
On the way to the doctor's, yeah.
small water. That's what I've been scared going to happen to me, but they say it's a good chance it won't. I don't know.
You're pretty lucid and clear-headed right now. Your memory's good. And the dementia stuff comes on slowly. Well, kind of slow. You'll start, I noticed with Dad, he started, be times he'd just be sitting there spacing off into nowhere land. I'm like, hey, Pop, are you listening to me? And he'd snap out of, yeah, I was listening, that kind of thing. And then every now and then they'd say something kind of off the wall that you didn't really know what they was talking about. I'm like, Pop, what are you talking about? Oh, never mind. You don't remember. You weren't there. I'm like, okay. Gives you some Granddaddy's Purple Shop Z delivery, 28 grams of indica, baby. How much you want?
Hey, River Rat.
What's up, Coach? Or Champ? I'm sorry. He's Champ. He was a champion last year. Bank fisherman. And well earned.
Who's that?
Coach 30-30. Or Champ. Or 30-30. I call him Champ.
River Rat.
Yeah, I'm confused today because I got Coach and the Champ here, so it's going to be pretty tough on me today. What do you want, little guy? Look at that, man. That's cool. No title, huh? So where'd you guys go steal it at? Oh, that's why it's so cheap. There ain't nothing in it. You'd have to completely redo it. That's cool, though. 1967 Chevy van. My Chevy van, and that's all right by me. What do we got here? Let's see. Good morning, Brian B. How are you, buddy?
Good morning, Brian.
Are you up? Are you going up by yourself, Ernie? Looks like he might be going up by himself. That's fucking it right there. That's the ticket. Say, that's the ticket. I don't need all that shit in it. I just need the empty shed thing. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. 11 feet, 10 inches in width. Never mind, too wide. So I'll probably just do nothing but watch college football this weekend, which ain't a bad way to spend your time. I had to go through, I don't know, a stack of papers about 2 foot thick looking for something yesterday for Mom. And I never did find it. It's a number to somewhere she can apply for something and it'd knock off her having to pay. Nice. You should win it. If you don't, the people are just voting on popularity contests then. Because I ain't seen anybody post as many fish pictures weekly as you have. But I was looking for this paper with a phone number on it that I guess you can fill something out and they will take away the charge for her Medicaid or whatever, Part A and B or whatever. It's like $180 or something a month. Jump out tree. You better find you a big ass tree. You can probably make a video like that now. That's the funniest thing about AI. They got these videos of big fat people riding bulls and stuff. It's hilarious. I'm sure there's people out here who don't realize what it is, but it's hilarious. And I'm talking like 600 pounders. I got one. Oh, goodness. What else could go wrong? Coach, you go to therapy a couple times a week, do you?
I had to quit when I started on radiation and chemo at the same time. I wasn't able to stand up to it.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
But as soon as I get through with all this radiation stuff, I'll start going back.
Yep, I wondered about that.
I do a whole lot of stuff all day long here at the house.
Yeah.
I got dumbbells, dumbbells I do curls with and reverse curls. I hadn't got one of those squeeze balls, but I reckon I need to get one.
I'm trying to think what you can make one out of, like a tennis ball or something, if you got one of them laying around anywhere.
I got tennis balls, but I can't squeeze them. They're too tight.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. I suppose you could just hold it and tighten your hand, maybe. I don't know. That might not work in therapy, though.
Well, strength ain't really the problem.
Coordination?
No, it's the disconnect between your brain and your hand.
That's right. You told me about that the other day.
And I'm holding this cord right here right now.
Yep.
And it's just a little bitty cord, but it's hard to make myself turn it loose.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
See, I'm sitting here trying to tell my hand to turn that thing loose.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. That's what I was talking to my doctor about because I was starting to have problems with stuff like that. And I tried to explain to my doctor, it's like I'm telling my hand to move over here and there's a delay and then my hand moves, and that's why they done the CT scan and all that stuff a couple weeks ago.
It's really strange. It's weird.
Yeah, it's a weird sensation, isn't it?
It sure is.
Because I know exactly what you're talking about. It scared me at first. I thought I might be having another stroke. And
that's probably where it came from to start with.
Yep. They think I had one back in 18 or something like that. And I don't know if it was a stroke or a heat stroke, but I didn't go to the hospital or not until the next day because I didn't think it was that bad. And, I'm 40 some years old, not thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And, thinking strokes and stuff is what happened to other people. Back then, I was in pretty good shape. I was paddling a surfboard around 3 or 4 miles a day and stuff like that. So I wasn't like I am now sitting here doing nothing. And so I didn't think that I ain't having stroke. Shoot, I'm in good shape. I eat pretty decent, But when I went to the hospital and told them what happened, they were like, "You should have came right here." I said, "Well, I was in Michigan. I said, "Way to get home," Because when I come out of the water, like the earth kind of tilted, and I was slurring my words, and I yelled at my son, "Come on, let's go!" And we run up first gas station I run in and got some of them goodies, powder, aspirin, poured them in my mouth and chased them with Gatorade. So, just for anyone who ever thinks you're having a stroke, do that. because that gets the aspirin right in you. But I think back then when I went to the hospital, I think they'd done a CT scan that day or whatever. And like he told me, unless there's something major, we're not going to be able to see anything anyway. Oh, Ernie. I'm going to watch a deer that may jump out of a tree and ride one until he drops and holler, I'm a cowboy. My buddy coach trained me how to do it. He said, hold on tight and rub his belly and whisper in his ear, he'll lay down. Last time I did that, the deer laid down laughing. When I got on my feet, he ran off. Ernie, you're in great form today, Ernie. Thank you. It looks like winter time. Today. Oh shoot, I know what I got to do today. I gotta go to Walmart. Dag nabbit. That sucks.
There we go.
That fat boy, Eric.
What's up, Coach? Buggy?
Hey,
There we go. A couple of tangerines. Small water turned me on to putting these tangerines in the freezer. Then you take them out, run some warm water over them, and you can peel them. And it's like tangerine popsicles. And it actually is pretty good stuff, to be honest with you. Moral of the story, if a stoner tells you to try something good to eat, try it. Ooh, there's a 68 Chevy.
all right, there's the link again if anybody wants it.
68 Chevy C10. Oh, hell, it's here in Muncie. Let's look at that. Kind of crazy price. $5,000. You drug addict. Would you stop taking dope?
It's going to be 59 and a chance of rain Christmas.
Really?
Here. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess the body is pretty decent, isn't it? Yeah, no, that side's not. C10, 250 straight 6 converted to 3 on 4. That never works. Yeah, dude, you're crazy. $5,500 for that truck. You stop smoking dope, putting stuff for sale on the internet. Oh, smack some sense into that boy.
Where's Lucky at?
12.
Right over here on the
bed. He's over there crashed.
Yeah, he probably missed his scratching post when you were gone there, Coach.
Well, he stays close, I'll tell you that now.
I bet he does.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You're his buddy.
He's like, where you been?
Yeah, when they brought me home, I had a lot of company.
Yep.
My son and his family, 2 sons and their families. And Lucky wouldn't come out from under the bed. Everything got quiet up there in the den, and I was the only one talking. And here he come. And when he thought the coast was clear, wasn't nobody else in there, he came on out from under the bed and come on up in the den with me. You ought to be able to see him. He's laying right there. I think that's him right there, maybe.
Where crackers go? Look, I get back. You run out that door. I'll feed you.
Come here, Lucky.
food alcohol.
Come here,
No,
boy.
Get that cat scratching in now, Coach.
Do what now?
I said, don't get that cat to scratch you again.
All I gotta do is reach over there and pet him, and he'll scratch me.
mine too.
Oh man.
Let's see what we got here. Ford Escape. Never mind. I'm not interested if it sounds like that. I miss my little Ford, man. I'd like to get another one. You can't find any of the hybrid ones though. They're just not around.
I know where a silver one is.
Hybrid?
Yep.
What's the body like?
I'll take your pictures next time I go see Ricky.
Okay. If I could find one that had as good a body on it as mine did and was as clean as mine was when I got it, I'd trade that Buick for it in a heartbeat. That Buick's just, I mean, it's a Cadillac kind of car, but it just, the gas mileage kills me. I ain't used to paying that much gas. Because I've always had small stuff. You want to go out now too?
That's why I like my little car.
Yeah. Here, come here, little guy.
He talking about gas mileage. I drive a Toyota Tundra with the biggest engine you can get.
What are you compensating for there, Coach?
And you don't pass a gas station in that dang thing.
Yep. Well, because of the nature of my job, especially when I lived over in Hamilton County and I worked a lot, I drove so much that I had to have something that got good gas mileage. And when I got that Ford Escape Hybrid, it got 31 miles to the gallon, and I got spoiled. And right now I'm getting about 19 in this.
And I can't complain. My little car, I can have it on E and $20 will almost fill it up.
Yep, that's the other part. They don't got big gas tanks. Hell,
But I can drive on it all week.
Yeah, and drive all week on that tank full. Yep, that's what I'm saying. Frozen tangerine, baby.
The truck's a whole different story.
Yeah, exactly. You're just like Coach. You didn't stop at every gas station you pass.
Almost.
Right. Go ahead.
I think it gets 17 miles per gallon regular, and then when I'm pulling the boat, it only gets like 12.
What kind of truck you driving, Eric?
I have a 2008 Chevy Avalanche.
I like those Nissan Xterras too. Those are pretty cool.
Hey, J-Dog.
What up, dog?
Hadn't talked to you in a long time, man.
I'm coming, buddy. See, Tilly, I know you are not out there.
Cold and windy down there too, dog.
For them birds. Now quit. Get back in here. Hold on.
He don't know he's in the house.
Well, he had to get up and let the dog out at least.
Hold on, little guy. Let me get your chain up. Come on, Tilly. Let's go. Get in there, dummy. Y'all eating the crackers I throwed out for the birds. Seriously.
Morning, Ernest.
I'll eat the bird crackers for them. Huh? The cat had something to watch. Birds come in, eat the crackers, drop the cat. Do the thing there. It gets you all out of my damn hair. That's what it does.
J-Dog said it's very cold and windy.
You know it. That J-Dog ain't going fishing today. It's windy.
Yep.
I don't blame him.
Oh man, it's gonna be a long winter. It's not even winter yet. Come think of it.
We're about to have an Indian summer.
You ain't lying.
I might You know what? I might have to call J Dog out on Christmas.
I need to see when I'm get off suspension.
It better be quick because I can't do this very many mornings.
You don't have to, Coach. You're all right.
I can't do it because I can't do it on my channel because against company policy, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. And then I have people that I work with follow my channel, so you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about my Christmas show for people who don't have no family, and I'm not going to be able to do it. I think.
What did J Dog say?
Very cold and windy. It's supposed to be 60s on Christmas.
That's what I was 59 and the morning showers. But the report right now is that every over on the lake.
Well, these holidays are messing me up with my radiation because I ain't got but 8 left. And yeah, I'm at the end of all that. But the holidays, they take off.
Oh yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying.
You still, Coach? You still talk to that Eric guy that had the dog down there that you used to go fishing with?
Yeah, he's the one that's gonna come and join me and help me with my garden this spring.
That's awesome.
He got hurt. He got in a fight at work the other day, and he beat up pretty good. He told me.
Who's that?
Eric, the boy used to fish with me all the time.
Oh,
yeah.
Fight at work, huh?
He got in a fight at work. I don't know. Eric will fight a damn circle, a chainsaw if you say the wrong thing to him.
Really?
Yeah. The only problem is he ain't got nothing to back it up with. He's too little. I still don't know who he was fighting with.
Yeah, that's what I would have said. I'd ask him, who are you fighting and why? That's really nice. Who was you fighting and why was you fighting him like that? Yeah. I'm bored already, and it's just now. It's not even the actual day of winter yet.
Back in the late 90s, I had a country store, and there was this man and I guess it was his wife, right? Black folks. They come in the store every Saturday morning, and every Saturday morning they come in and she'd be beat up, looked like somebody that took a hammer to her. Man, she'd be bruised up and bleeding all around the head. Her eyes be swollen shut. And I can't remember the man's name, her husband, but he wore sunglasses all the time, and they drank corn whiskey constantly. And they get drunk, and he'd beat her up. Anyway, she come in the store one morning. She said, "Mr. Steve, I want to tell you something." She said, "I didn't give up fighting." I said, "Well, it's about time." I said, "But what made you decide to give up fighting?" She said, "Because I don't never win."
I just said that's why God invented guns. Huh. Yeah, I never understood. First, I never understood a guy who hits a woman, and then I never understand a woman who doesn't kill him when he goes to sleep.
Well, they go that ain't an uncommon thing down here. They used to do it all the time. They go in them honky tonks and get to drinking.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they be fighting each other.
Yeah.
Because when a woman gets drunk, she goes blind, you know.
Oh yeah. Some of them, you gotta watch them. Alcohol. I had a friend who, he'd get drunk, he'd turn into an idiot. And we actually found a hat one time that said, instant asshole, just add alcohol. And we bought it for him. Here, dude, anytime we go out, you wear that.
Wait a minute, J-Dog, didn't you go fishing the other week? Didn't catch nothing the other day? Ain't nobody scared of no dog.
J-Dog said, Coach, you don't think Eric has a prayer against me, do you?
I don't know. If Eric's got some M&Ms or whatever it is he eats.
That's
No, that's
crazy.
Curtis is the M&M guy.
I got his M&Ms right here, waiting on him. I'll get them to him one of these days.
Morning, Indiana, Chris.
Yep, they're not a year old yet. I suppose I could mail them over to him.
Hey, Indiana, Chris.
Well, hopefully sometime you'll be able to make it over in the spring buggy.
What's that?
I said, hopefully sometime you'll be able to make it over in the spring.
Yep, I will. Hopefully I'll have my own boat by then, too. That'd be cool.
Yeah, but you don't want to tow your boat all the way to Hoover, do you?
Depends on how long I'm planning on staying.
Yeah, that is true.
Because I'll be retired by then. I'll have a check coming in every month. So if I don't want to work that month, I won't really have to, I don't suppose.
How far y'all live apart?
About 2 hours, maybe.
Something like that, two and a half.
That's like me and CP. He's about 3 hours from me.
That's how J-Dog is. He's about 3 hours from us, too.
Yep.
This is Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that tangerine is just bitter.
I mean, I wouldn't mind to go down there and fish with Cody and Larry.
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
Miss those guys.
Yeah.
What's that lake they used to fish at all the time?
I like going down fishing with J-Dog. I like that Licking River, man. Huh. Ooh, it's a 2003 Honda XR250. You kidding me? Nah, I'm too old. I can't ride that. I have a hard time remembering I'm old now. I see a nice dirt bike at a good price. I'm like, oh. I'm like, dude, you're too old to be out riding anymore. Give it up. And if you do, that's not the bike you're going to be riding.
You need to be looking at one of them big Harley Cruisers.
So I got because I'm short, I got a Sportster 883L. It's called, the L stands for low. It sits low, and it's got a windshield and saddlebags and stuff like that. It's about like one of the big cruisers. It's like a mini cruiser for a short guy like me. And then I got a 1984 Moto Guzzi California 2 Classic. It's a big cruiser bike. It's an old one. My uncle had it.
Thank goodness I never went through that phase.
I never hadn't been in it. I started in 1973. I got my first bike when I was 9. And never been without one except for when I was in the Army. I had a lot of good times going dirt bike racing, and it's a good way to spend my life, as opposed to sitting on the bar stool like I started out headed that direction originally.
My bar stool was cushioned, man.
Yeah.
And had a back on it.
Yep. Mine had a sign on the wall behind it. Buggy's chair.
What do you say?
What's that?
Oh, he's talking about your bikes. The chick's bike.
Hey, it's all right, man. It still looks good going down the highway with me on it. It don't matter. I got a lot of good compliments on that bike. Me and Dad took that ride that time.
I know all you Indiana people need to start heading to the North Pole. You're going to have to start making all them toys.
No, we're already done. We're on vacation now till next year. We're on like vacation break till next year. All the toys is done. Everything's loaded up and ready to go. We don't wait till the last minute. Yeah, Nissan Xterras are pretty cool. I wonder what kind of gas mileage they get. Because I'm all about the gas mileage now. I don't care if it's small and I look like an old man driving a little old man's car. I'm good with that. It's a 1966 Ford Bronco, $24,750. How many of them you want to buy?
Fixed up them nice little vehicle.
What's that? Yeah, they're very cool.
Fixed up.
Yep, this one here is completely redone. I mean, it's choice.
There's a lot of them running around down here.
I'll bet. They started making new ones a couple of years ago.
Stop looking at that stuff and find me a Toyota camper in Arizona somewhere.
Toyota camper in Arizona. Yep. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. If I was going to buy something, I'd look out west and I'd just rent a car, drive out there and buy it, and drive it home. Or I suppose you could fly out there. I'm just not real big on flying these days.
Sorry for.
They had to make their own Christmas present. Hell yeah, they make them and sell them in the United States.
I got it, dog. The Jeep Wagoneer with the top cut off. Country folk will do anything, man. Grow happy mushrooms in 3 weeks. There you go. Now you can sit around and feel good.
I couldn't believe how big and pricey them morels were this year.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, dude. I think they were up to like $61 a pound.
You're kidding me. Well, I take a lot of morels to make a pound.
No. I'm not kidding you.
I never went and pulled wild mushrooms. I was always scared I'd get the wrong one.
Well, you can't morels. You can't miss them. They're so distinct that there's no way you can confuse them for anything else.
I know they're good to eat.
Yeah, you can. I know around here some guys I knew used to go get them, and then they'd take them downtown Indy to Roof Chris Steakhouse, go back door and knock and say, "Y'all want to buy some morels?" And they'd be all over it. All right, what's wrong with this 2013 Ford Escape? There's something going on there. There ain't no way that there's something wrong with it for that price.
Yeah, I've never seen it, small water, but I've watched videos of the watermelon harvest. Those guys that do that, they know what they're doing, but man, they get with the program.
Did you guys say Brian B was in here earlier?
He came in early for just a minute.
Oh, man. He's probably up changing his bed sheets again. You know, Troy, he's probably still asleep with his bush light.
Yeah, he won't see him till around 10 o'clock.
Maybe later.
I was wondering. I guess that was a pretty good game last
What's up,
night.
Johnny? Oh, yeah.
Who finally won, Eric?
Said it was the best game of the year.
Seattle won because they went for that 2 at the end of the game and to win the game in overtime.
Yeah.
But that 1 2-point conversion, that's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Backward pass bounces off a defender's helmet, bounces in the end zone, and the guy that was supposed to get the pass in the first place picks it up, and it's a 2-point conversion.
Huh.
He didn't even know he scored.
Nope.
That was during the regular time, though.
Yeah, it was still in what, third quarter, I think.
Yeah, we were watching it when it happened.
The groaning noise when driving at higher speeds. I'll pass. Find nothing else. I want to work on something. I'll keep what I got. I'd like to have a pickup truck, but it's just not practical right now.
Told you what to get, Buggy.
What?
A Toyota RV out in Arizona.
Yeah, but that's not an everyday driver until I retire.
That's what I'm talking about.
I
Well,
tell you,
yeah.
you can't go wrong.
Make-
You can't go wrong with a Toyota pickup now. I'll tell you.
Oh, I agree.
Well, that's what we're talking about, Coach. You remember the old Toyota pickup trucks that had the camper on the back?
Right.
Back
That's
in
what
the
we're talking
80s.
about.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what I want.
That's what I'd like to have. Make sure it's got a hitch on it. That way I can pull the boat with it.
Yep.
I had one company truck.
Give me one of those. Get a couple of those electric bikes.
But you say it was a company truck?
Yeah.
Really? Oh man, there's something. Look at this. Vintage antique motorcycle, awesome piece for a garage or man cave. Huh. What you got here? That
We
looks
ran
like
that truck on the research farm till the floorboard rusted out of it. It was still running good too. You just drug your feet on the ground if your legs were too long.
And the thing about them Toyotas, they'll run forever, but they'll fall apart with rust.
Well, listen, had chemicals all in it, you know.
Yeah. And that's what my little car is a Toyota, even though it's a Scion. It's a Toyota.
Isn't that funny when you go look for parts or look how to do something and you find out that there are 3 different cars are all made in the same factory with different stuff on them, different names and stuff.
Yep.
Like my Ford Escape, I forget what it was. There's 2 other cars that cross-reference with it that you can buy parts for. They all are the same.
Right.
God, what was the other 2? I can't remember now. But that's funny how they do that.
I don't believe I know what a van conversion was.
A van conversion, that's where they made them with, take a regular van, they put the real fancy seats and carpet and all the lights and stuff on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a van conversion.
Carpet and all that.
Yeah, they have nice bucket seats in the back, and the main back seat would lay down in a bed usually.
Cheech and Chong drove one, didn't he, up in smoke?
That was a little different.
That was funny. That movie was funny. Good gracious.
One of the greatest movies ever made that they could never make again. There's a lot of
Better
movies.
than that stupid Big Lebowski movie. That movie.
No, you
Done.
had mute him. You better leave Lebowski's alone. That's a special movie right there. You got to be in the right mindset to watch it. It ain't for everybody. It's a cranial movie which you don't qualify for. 8-year-olds, dude. 8-year-olds. What about the Credence?
Pineapple Express is a better movie than that movie.
No, it is not. That's as you fucking young people I'm sorry, coach. You young people these days. Tell you what. You need to be instructed in the good things in life. Besides the van conversions, remember the vans that always had all the fancy murals and stuff painted on the sides?
Right.
What was that? Late 70s, early 80s? Late 70s more, I guess.
Had a little round windows on the side of it. Yeah, I remember 'em. I know what you're talking about now.
Now this is different. I never seen one before.
Hey, Coach, you seen one of them new Tesla trucks yet?
I have not.
You ain't missing nothing. It's the ugliest thing you've ever seen.
I barely even seen a Tesla car. There ain't many of them around here.
I've seen a bunch of those, but
Oh yeah.
I've seen a few trucks around here. In 1965 Ford Ranchero / Falcon wagon.
They have one that's in Chillicothe, and it's purple. Thing is uglier than crap.
That reminds me of a story my son was telling at Thanksgiving. We were going somewhere, and we was riding in his pickup, and we was waiting to get on the highway, and the ugliest green car you ever seen came by. And he said, I looked at that car and I said, look at that damn car, Reed. That son of a bitch got a brain tumor and don't even know it.
You got 100%.
That was the ugliest vehicle I've ever seen, and I see it all the time now.
You got to think they went on the lot and picked that one. And the
I know it.
famous one.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
My son got a kick out of that.
I'll stick with the blue ones. Can't go wrong with blue.
We drive all silver vehicles. My wife's Honda and my truck, both of them are silver.
Both my vehicles are dark blue.
Yep, I'm a blue guy.
Most of my vehicles I've had in my life have been red, though.
You want to see red, go to Arkansas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man. Everybody in Arkansas drives red vehicles.
I thought for a minute, I thought you meant Alabama. I was going to say, yep, that makes sense.
No, Arkansas.
Yeah.
Because they are red, you know. Alabama's kind of crimson.
Yeah, that's true. They got that boat on that trailer ain't made for that boat. That's what it is. It ain't sitting on it. That's for sure. A little bit of potential there until you get to the back. Looks like the transmit's probably gone. Gotta watch for that. I learned that seeing J-Dog rebuild one. I was like, I never thought about those going bad. And now I'm seeing it's fairly common, isn't it?
What's that?
The transom on the back of a boat going bad. An outboard motor with a transom.
Yeah, if they don't use that motor toter right, they will go bad.
Yep.
Or they got the wrong trailer under it or something.
Yeah. That's the thing people don't realize about the trailer part, how important that is actually.
On an aluminum boat, the trailer is the life of the boat, actually.
Yep.
I don't know so much. I've never had a fiberglass boat. I know the last one I bought, the trailer wasn't worth a damn, though.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, it was aluminum trailer, and look, it floated.
Really?
Yeah, the tires would float the trailer up.
It's kind of hard to load the boat on. The trailer's in floating.
Well, no, it didn't make it hard to load. Because as the boat went up on it, the trailer went down, you know.
Yeah.
And they were good for them old short ramps where the bottom of the ramp, you know, it don't go out in the water long enough.
Yep. Yep, I can see that.
You could pull up a little bit and the trailer still float, and then when you put the boat on it, it come down on concrete.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty good for that, but other than that, man, you can't weld on it, you can't do nothing. You got to hire all that done.
Yeah, that's the worst part. Welding. That's one thing I never learned how to do was weld aluminum. I
Me
took
either.
fab and stuff, but I didn't get to do aluminum. Interesting. Did you see where who was it, Biffle died in a plane crash? Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
Craig
whole,
Biffle, his wife
his
and
whole,
2 kids.
his
Yeah,
whole
there's video
family.
of it, man. It was a gnarly explosion. I mean, like when it hit and going along the runway or whatever, it was just looked like someone dropped napalm almost. The flames.
It's just sad because he used to do a lot for people.
Yeah. Yeah. That is see, I don't know what's up with these people amateur. All racers learn to be pilots for some reason. Dirt bike racers do it too. And I'm
Well,
like,
they had to be so many different places on certain days. And
yeah, that's probably true.
Kobe Bryant, died in a plane crash.
Helicopter. Yeah.
The basketball player.
Yep. Sure did.
And Dave Allison crashed in the infield, I think, didn't he? At a racetrack.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I think that was Daytona a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, John, I'll bet you are with especially a lot of them sand roads get all chatter bumped out. Mama, darling. LED solar light strip. Okay. Solar LED light rope. Okay. I don't know what none of that is or what it's for. What tangerine tastes a good day? But they're so darn small. I'm thinking about going to Fresh Market or whatever that place is called, and seeing if they got tangerines like they used to be. They used to be about, I don't know, they're bigger than the ones we're getting right now from whatever country they're getting them from.
Don't forget, today is National Ugly Sweater Day.
Is it really? I don't have
Yeah.
one. I'm sure I could find one in Dad's stuff in there somewhere. Which I got. That's what I might do. I got to go to Walmart sometime today, though. I can't put it off no longer.
You got to go to the Blue Devil.
Yeah, I hate it.
The Blue Devil. That's a good name for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Uncle Lou called it that. That's stuck.
Boy, I wish I could lean back in this chair and see the chat, but I can't see it.
I'll lean back. We'll read it. Going after crappies this weekend. Small water charters, them.
Best eating fish in the water, boy.
I don't know. Bluegill's pretty good.
I love some crappie fillets. I know that.
Well, like I was talking a while back about, the only ones I ever had were caught in the summertime.
No, you got it. Cold water crappie, 10
Yeah,
times
and that's
better.
what they were saying. Because the ones that I had, the meat, just seemed kind of mushy. And someone said, "No, man, you got to get them out of cold water." Like, that makes sense.
Same way with catfish. I never kept them in the summertime, but I keep a few in the wintertime.
Yeah. Yeah, I never thought about that neither. Yeah.
Man, we cooked catfish for Thanksgiving.
You did?
Yeah, we had fish fry instead of we had turkey and
Yep.
everything else, but we cooked fish.
Yep, I'm with you. I don't like turkey. I made a big pot of vegetable soup.
I can tell you one thing: there was a bunch of turkey left, but it wasn't no fish left.
Exactly. That's all you need to know.
And we cooked a 14-pound flathead.
No kidding. Huh.
A lot of meat on a 14-pound flathead. Let me tell you.
I bet, yeah. You know, flatheads are deceiving the way, the look and the weight. They don't look like theirs. They don't look like they weigh as much as they actually do, is what I'm trying to say. Y'all don't have any cold water. That's right, because you're in Florida, where snakes and alligators live, where I don't live. Snakes and alligators are out of limits for me.
They got anacondas down there too.
They do now, don't they?
Pythons.
Pythons, anacondas. Seneca Falls, New York. That's too far away. It sure is cool, though. Oh, yeah, that's real cool, actually. It's a cool boat right there, see? You could turn that into a really cool fishing boat.
See you later, Chris. Thank you for stopping in, man.
See you, Chris, buddy. It's good to see you. Everything down there has teeth but the locals, no doubt. Oh, my.
Come on, Lucky.
Ain't that something?
Come here, boy.
He's like, why, you feel like bleeding? Okay, come on, I'll make you bleed. Fool. You old fool. But it's amazing they miss you when you're gone.
Yeah.
I need to have his toenails clipped because he can't retract them all the way.
Oh, yeah. 1984 Chevy Chevette.
I'd say I'm a cat guy more than a dog guy.
Now me. I like them both, actually. But it depends on how friendly the cat is. I don't know if you'd call that a crew cab or not. I guess you could. That's what I hate about trucks here in Indiana, man. All of them, the cab corners is rusted out. And it's like, man.
Yeah, y'all got all that salt on the road.
Yeah. Salt and water and salt water and snow, and it's just hard on them, man.
Yep, Rust Belt.
Yeah. It's kind of neat if you ever lay under an older vehicle that comes from out west or whatever, and the chassis is not all rusted up, and you're like, dang, man, this is how the other half lives. It's a Silverado, Chevy Silverado.
Well, if you buy it, buy a fuel pump to go in it.
Buy it and just keep it with me.
Yeah, and some wrenches to take the gas tank off.
Yep, if I was going to travel, I with all that kind of stuff in it that I think could go wrong, and I'd have a toolbox to make sure I could change all of it when it did go wrong.
Well, the fuel pump will go out on them Chevrolets in a heartbeat.
Yep.
And then the gas tank.
Yeah.
Can you imagine having a full tank of gas and the fuel pump go out?
I've done it.
I've done that in a Chevy, in a 91 Chevy Avalanche. Just filled it up.
I had an Isuzu Rodeo, and it was a 91, and the bolts were so rusted on the straps that held the gas tank up. There was no way I was taking them off. I mean, I'd had to redo everything. So I measured everything, and in the back of the truck there, I measured it and I cut a square out in the floor of the SUV there, popped the little square out, and I was dead on top of that fuel pump. So the first little Phillips screw I get on to go and take it off, I go to turn it and it just crumbles. I'm like, are you kidding me? But I got lucky. There was enough left there that I could get it with a pair of vice grips and got that one out. And then I was gentle with the rest of them. But if there's like, I had it in my garage, which more I think about it, I shouldn't have had. But you talk about an eerie feeling is the few minutes I had that one fuel pump out, putting the new fuel pump in with that full tank of gas sitting right in front of me.
Yep, and you probably smoking a cigarette.
No, you kidding me? I had the garage door open and I was like, man, if this thing catches on fire, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Find a new place to live.
Yeah, I ain't going to lie, I was scared.
Back in the 70s when I was farming, I had a buddy bought a brand new John Deere combine. And I was out there at his farm watching him cut beans. And a band went out in somewhere in that combine. And he walked up to it with a drill. He had one of them electric converters on his motor where he could run a 110 of his pickup.
Yeah.
He walked up there and figured out what band it was, and he took a drill and drilled a hole in the side of that combine, brand new combine now. And then he took a sawzall and cut him a big ring out where he could get in there to work on that band. Yeah. And if it would have been my combine, hell, I'd been down 2 days trying to get that band out of there. He was back in the field in an hour and a half.
No shit. Yep.
He as soon as he got that got that band fixed, he went to the back of his truck with a saw and sawed him a square off of a big piece of, I guess you call it sheet metal, and he went up there and pop riveted that thing back in place and painted it green and went back to cutting beans.
Huh.
But if you walked around that combine, he had patches all over that thing where he didn't cut
No
holes.
kidding. I like it.
Yeah, well.
If it needs change, we're not disassembling anything. We're just cutting a hole where we can get to it. We'll patch the hole up. I can see me doing that.
Yeah, but he carried a sheet metal around the back of his truck everywhere he went. He just cut circles and squares or whatever it took. But he didn't have no hell of a lot of downtime on his. Hey, Jody. He didn't have no hell of a lot of downtime on his combine.
If it ain't rolling, it ain't making no money.
That's right.
Yeah.
Steve,
Yeah.
you left 2 pills in your.
Well, I'm live now.
It's all right. I got clothes on. Take your pills.
Take the medicine, coach.
What pills are those?
Just 2 from this morning that you didn't get out of the container.
Well, they didn't when I threw them in my mouth.
Shut up, J-Dog.
Weeks. I'm thinking you might realize. Oh, Chanson's gone.
What'd you say?
Ooh, that ain't gonna work for no one. I ain't gonna work for nobody no more. I ain't gonna work no more. Gonna go fishing. Like that motor. The transom's going like that. You could take that inboard out motor out and build a whole new transom that would hold an outboard and probably be in like Flynn. But this guy wants $5,000 for a little houseboat that the transom's busted out of. No. That answer's been in there 10 weeks. Ain't nobody gonna buy that, pal. I give you $2,000 for it. Heck, it's going on 9 o'clock already. You kidding? Boy, time flies when we're having fun, doesn't it? We got about
I'm trying to take my time today. I ain't gonna get back. They try to send me on in-town route.
Eric, I still ain't got these headphones figured out. I don't know what's going on with them. The sound is coming through the webcam up there. My grandsons will be here next week. Maybe I can get one of them figured out.
Huh. So you're gonna do a hybrid appraisal. One guy sent me a request for an appraisal. And I guess the way it happens is somebody else goes and sees the house, does the inspection, takes all the pictures, collects all the data, then they send it to me and want me to do an appraisal on it. I'm like, I'll be damned if I put my signature on an appraisal that I didn't see the house myself. It's real easy not to show stuff that's wrong with the house. Well, it could have a cracked foundation or something, and you ain't going to see it in the picture because the guy intentionally made sure you didn't. But yeah, that's weird, and I'll bet they don't pay nothing either. Because he sent it to me with a little explanation of what it was, right? And the only reason I could see you would do an appraisal like that is because maybe you get it done cheaper because the appraiser doesn't go out and see the house. So I emailed back to him and said, I've never done one. I checked it out. No idea what people get for them, but I don't do any reports for under $400. That includes drive-bys. To get back with me. Maybe he's wanting to pay $400 because he got back with me. It's like I take it as an insult. The lender will send you a request to do a review on another appraisal, right? I don't do reviews on them. Curtis, you need the link, buddy? But
I just put it in there. It's just right up there above it.
oh, okay, cool. But when they send me a request for a review, that means they got questions about the report they got. They're doubting it. So I always email them back and said, I don't do reviews, but had you hired me to do your appraisal, you wouldn't be ordering one anyway. Which is my way of saying I cover that area. Why didn't you send it to me first?
Well, if anybody wants it, there's the link. It's in there twice. So
excellent. Well, hey, Coach, when you get tired, you shut this down, brother, okay? You know?
Well, I've been tired, man.
When you say something, come on, let's shut this down, brother. All you had to do is say you was getting tired, all right? We'll shut this down. You ain't got to stay up here for me, friend. You know what I mean? It ain't that important to me. I appreciate the fact you've done it, and I love you for it, but if you're tired, you just tell me, say, we got to go, but guys, bye, and shut her down. Because I don't want you to feel tired. I didn't know it was that late.
I may have to.
Okay, let's shut this down, brother. I didn't even know you. I just figured you'd tell me. I should have said something. I apologize. Okay, chat. We'll see you guys Monday, maybe.
All right. Thank y'all for coming in. It was good to talk to everybody.
Later, everybody.
See y'all later.
Coach, I sure appreciate that, Coach. Thank you so much. And next time, if we do it again, no, he's done.
Well, Curtis just got done Sandy, huh? Buggy's gone too. You bunch of bastards.